Welcome to this week's edition of the Sankofa Counseling Blog, brought to you by Sankofa Counseling in Piscataway, Garrison, Maryland. Today's blog, You Are Not Sauce. Quote, in a world that clings to lies that feed hatred and destruction, stand on truths that heal and restore. Reductions. I love a good sauce. A wine reduction can be an amazing touch in a savory dish. Reducing lemon and sugar into a lemon curd, sublime. Reducing melted sugar and cream into caramel can cross your eyes and dye your T's. It's absolutely amazing. But reducing humans to something that leaves out key parts of who we are, utterly unpalatable. Don't let anyone reduce you. Anger and rage. I think it's safe to assume that many of us will experience an uptick in both anger and rage in the coming months and years. Please don't be afraid of these. You can use both of them well. As mentioned in previous blogs, there's a link, anger tells us something that we have control over needs to change. Rage tells us that something needs to heal. Revenge. Our natural response to both anger and rage is sometimes revenge. Revenge can serve as a type of anesthesia. As attractive as this may be in the moment, revenge reduces us. If you kill your enemy, you're reduced. If you behave like your enemy, you're reduced. You, friend, are not a sauce. Do not be reduced by anyone or anything. Closer to the bone. Along the same line of thought, if you buy into someone's reductionist assessment of you, you are reduced. Something I've learned in the last decade. If we carry the daily deluge of vitriol and injustice spewed at us in the electronic sphere, we will be reduced to hostility and simmering, unproductive anger. That can make us forget the rest of who we are. The and. This taps into and. See link. Yes, there are terrible things, terrible ideas, and people who behave terribly. See link, personhood versus behavior. There are times when we do have a role in challenging these things. If we're going to have the energy, the wherewithal, the stamina to play our part in making change, we have to be centered, solid, and empowered. A version of ourselves that is reduced down to only the part of us that fights will be none of those things. Remember your why. When I work with people in intimate relationships and families, I have them do appreciations. In this exercise, each person offers simple statements pointing out the things that they appreciate about the others in the relationship constellation. That person then reflects back to the sender what the person has said or appreciated about them. They do it without comment, without backhand, without spin. Their job is to take in the information about themselves. One of the positive benefits of this exercise is that all parties are invited to remember what it is they are fighting for. And so it is in the culture at large. Yes, fight for justice, fight for equity, fight for a better life for all. And as you're doing that, remember what you're fighting for. Remember the good that exists. Remember your hope. Reground yourself in what's beautiful, poignant, touching. Remember viscerally what you're fighting for. If we are to move forward towards positive change in our communities and our culture, we need you at full strength. Do not allow anyone or anything to reduce you. If you'd like help putting together your personal resiliency plan, contact me today. See the link. Let's make sure that you are empowered. This has been another Sankofa Counseling blog brought to you by Sankofa Counseling in Piscataway, Garrison. I'll see you later. In the meantime, take good care of yourself. Care well for others. And please, this is important, go find some fun.